That's not possible. You're not 40 years
I
old.
know.
Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we sink our roots deeper and refine our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma. Hey y'all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry.
And Tracy.
And today is January 1st. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2026. Yes, 2026 is upon us. It is very hard to believe.
Crazy.
I still want to know where my flying cars are at.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
This year's my 40th high school graduation. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow. That's not possible. You're not 40 years old.
I know.
So after reviewing what we did last year, yes, in yesterday's video, our previous video, we wanted to talk about our plans for this year and just sort of like we've done the last few years, sort of lay out what we'd like to get accomplished this year if everything goes according to plan. It rarely does, but if it does, this is what we'd like to do.
Rarely? Okay.
I don't get everything done.
Maybe every now and then it goes.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, yeah. That qualifies as rarely. Yeah. Go ahead.
Probably one of the first things we're going to do, I probably shouldn't say that because last time I said that.
Famous words.
The last time I said that, it was one of the last projects we did. That was 2 years ago. Upgrade our solar. We got rid of the wood stove in the bedroom. So we've been heating with the mini split. We've had lots of extra cloudy days, it seems like this year. It just seems like we've had lots of spurts of clouds.
With no rain.
With no rain, which has been sad. So we just really need a few more solar panels. So we're going to be doing that. And we'll talk more about that as, when stuff gets here. Let's see. Well, no, I want to talk about that in last. Increase water catchment. So
there's a mosquito.
There's a mosquito.
There's a mosquito.
Y'all, it is... the day we were recording this is like 83 degrees was the last thing. It's late December. We got a cold front coming in tomorrow for us. So that was Sunday for you. But we got mosquitoes. It's hot. Anyway, we want to increase our water catchment. I probably should have done this a little bit, but the IBC totes we have on the building behind us and on our shed over here to our right, we want to add some more. I would like to add at least a total of 3 more IBC totes. So that would double what those 2 buildings currently do. I'd like to add 2 to the shed and 1 more to the living room. It got this year with an extended period of time without any water. I thought we was going to have to go get water to water the garden. We didn't, but it was close. So I would like to double our water capacity. So that'll happen around springtime, if not before. Let's see, gutter the bedroom. We got the new roof put on at the end of 2025, and last couple weeks ago, I got the boards ready, mostly ready for guttering. We still have to seal them up, paint them, that kind of stuff before we put the guttering up there. But it's ready for gutters to be installed. We just need to have some place for the water to go once we catch it. And since it's going, where it's dropping is uphill from where the cabin's at, I don't really just want to drop all the water uphill for it to run back down the ground until we have water catchment in place. Toilet solar. Well, you want to get the solar panels for the toilet. This is the 3rd year that's been on my to-do list.
A fan for the toilet.
It's a fan. There is a 12-volt fan on the toilet.
Well, that doesn't require solar. Like toilet solar.
there was a 12-volt fan, exhaust fan for the toilet. And yeah, I'd like to get batteries and solar power because we would drain that battery and then we destroyed a battery with that. So anyway,
Might help with the gnats.
might help with the gnats that we get sometimes. But third year's a charm, right?
Hey, right?
Let's see. Remove trees. Some of that's actually tied in with the solar. If we had some more trees down, I don't know if, well, we'd probably still need to add solar panels, but it still needs to happen. But getting trees down is going to help dramatically. I just have to watch out where some of them are fall, or if I just don't think I can do it, I'll have to pay someone. But that was expensive for the tree we did where we're sitting right this moment.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
So that was expensive, and I'd rather not pay someone if I can do it safely, or mostly safely. I will wear my chaps. Let's see. Cover the walkway. That would actually was something I'd like to do earlier rather than later. But we want to be able to cover between the two buildings, so when it's raining, we can walk between the two buildings without getting drenched.
The cat doesn't like the umbrella.
I'm sorry, I've missed that.
The umbrella open to walk by. She's like, bleh.
And we definitely want to get a window, at least one window in the bedroom. I would sort of like to get a couple because the window that is in the bedroom on the other side is tiny and single pane.
Yeah.
So I would like to put a bigger window on the north side and a multi-pane window.
Put one where the AC used to be.
Yep, where the AC used to be, we'll put a window there. We have some friends that say they have windows. We just haven't seen them yet. So we may just have to go buy one. The last thing I have planned, and this is a big iffy one actually, is start clearing trees for where the house is going to go. I would love to start doing that this year. That's what I'd like to do, but I hope to get to that this year. And
oh, see about it.
That I want the other stuff in place first. So, but that's what we'd like to get done. Have anything else?
Finish painting the cabin.
Finish painting the cabin. Thank you.
The bedroom.
Yep. The bedroom cabin. We do need to paint it.
I gotta wait for the windows.
So, yep.
I got my brush ready.
Give a mouse a cookie. So I will add that. Anything else?
Didn't think of anything.
We're excited about 2026. I'm excited about 2026. We actually, I technically lost my job in 2025. I have a contract right now, but I'm in the midst of looking for a job. So there's that. So there's, I'm sure, bound to be changes with that, which is liable to change some of the plans we have here, depending on what happens. Anyway, y'all, hope you'll stick around this year and join us on our journey. It's hard to believe that we bought this property just about 6 years ago.
Right.
5.5 years, actually. And we've been here. This is our 4th year on the property, living here. 2023, 2024, 2025. We're starting 2026.
Yes.
4 years. This has changed a lot in 4 years.
Yeehaw.
Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.